So now in this video we are going to learn about ES6 enhanced object literals. As we already know, object literals are a way of creating objects in JavaScript using a simple syntax, and enhanced object literals are a new feature in ES6 that allow us to write object literals more concisely and elegantly. In this video, we will see how to use enhanced object literals to create object with less code and more functionality and better readability. So let's get started. Now to understand enhanced object literals, we need to review some basic concepts of object literal in JavaScript. An object literal is a comma separated list of key value pairs enclosed in these curly braces. For example, here you can see we have an object with three properties like name, age, and we have a method which is greet. And this is how we can write the object literal for person. Now let's see how we can use enhanced object literals to write the same object in a simpler and more expressive way. There are three main features of enhanced object literals that we will cover in this video. First one is shorthand property names, and the second one is shorthand method names, and the third one is computed property names. Now shorthand property names allows us to omit the key name if it is the same as the variable name. For example, let's say we have this name property outside of this object in a variable which is called name. So let name is equal to John, like this. Now here, if we want to use this variable name in our object, here we can do this in two ways. First one is we can set this name property equal to this name variable, like this. Now if I hit save and if we log this person object, you can see we have our name property with the value of Joe. Now we can make this shorter and we can only write this name variable instead of writing name equal to name. We can simply write our name variable. Now if I hit save, you can see we have the same result. And we don't have to repeat this name property twice. This makes the code more concise and redundant. Now the second feature is shorthand method names, which allows us to omit the function keyword and the colon when defining a method in an object literal. For example, we can write this greet method like this. Here we don't need to write this function keyword and this colon sign. We can simply write the name of the method and then parentheses and then its block of code, like this. Now if we call this method person dot greet and if I hit save, you can see our method is working perfectly. So because of this shorthand method feature, we don't need to write the function keyword while creating our method in our object. And this makes the code more elegant and consistent with the rest of the object literal syntax. Now the last feature is computed property names, which allows us to use expressions or variables as property names in an object literal. For example, let's say we have variable let key is equal to age. Now here in our object, instead of age, we can write square brackets. Then here we can use this variable like key. Now if I hit save, you can see this is working, and we can use these square brackets to evaluate the expression or the variable as the property name. This makes the code more dynamic and flexible. Now that's all I want to show you in this video. So we have learned about ES6 enhanced object literals, which are new feature in the JavaScript language that allows us to write object literals more concisely and elegantly. We have seen how to use shorthand property names, shorthand method names, and computed property names to create objects with less code and better readability. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.